Hello, Virgo, and welcome to our daily magic. I am Kai, and this is your reading for April 2019. Thank you so much for being here. This is, of course, for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Virgo, and of course, cross watchers are always welcome here. So I would like to just let you know this is a general reading, so everything may not resonate with everyone. If you could just take what does speak to you and then kindly leave the rest. Also, if you are interested in a personal detailed reading, please feel free to visit us at ourdailymagic.com. All of the links for the decks that are being used and also the website is in the description box below. Excellent. And of course, I'd love to connect with you in the comments, so please feel free to share whatever it is that you would like. All right, then let's get started. Virgo, April is a very interesting month for you. I understand that March was quite interesting as well, maybe some strange situations that we were able to come out of and also be able to have resolved, even though we didn't think that it was going to work out. Things are probably working out right now much better than you anticipated. If they aren't just yet, they absolutely will. The stars are in your favor here. But let's go over to the cards and see what we can find in terms of a theme for the month of April for you. And this is the Wild Offering deck. So we're going to ask the cards here for a theme for the month of April. We're getting some themes here. And it looks like we have a few. So our themes here are excellent. I will read them to you. The first one is about challenges. It says that unbearable situations can throw you directly into God's arms if you are open to it. So please take over divine and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. So there may be some challenges, maybe some shadow work that comes up in the month of April that we can absolutely refer to this wonderful mantra here to help us get through. Okay, Virgo. The next card here is about being enough. It says the innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow. More deserving, you, yes, you are love. And this is a great reminder, especially when we're giving and giving and giving and giving. This is an excellent reminder to just come back and realize that we are enough. We don't have to do anything. Especially you, Virgo, you're so caring and giving. Okay. And on a similar note, the next card here is self-acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in your oneness, dear divine. Excellent. Okay. So I will put these up here as a reminder, and let's see what acts of self-care can really help propel you forward this month. That one jumped right out. And it says independence. It says decide for yourself. Exercise your right to choose. Sounds pretty straightforward here. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Disney tarot deck here. We're going to ask about what challenges are ahead for you in the month of April, so that way we can start to really gather ourselves into a centered place and be prepared for them. So let's see what challenges are in store for Virgo for the month of April. Okay. Challenge here is the Eight of Swords. And this is about being open to new perspectives. If we're able to really release things that have gone on and just be open to what lies ahead, then, we can steer ourselves in the right direction and really, really serve our growth. We can become positive, and just making sure that we are doing things like cleansing ourselves of any mental clutter or emotional clutter that may have come up in the past month or so. This card just represents the opportunity to make sure that we are not restricting ourselves, that we're really just being open to what's next. Excellent. That was our challenge. So now, Virgo, let's find out what archangel can help you through these challenges, okay? What archangel can work with Virgo through these challenges? Okay. Archangel Camuel is here. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So you've got help, you've got divine guidance, and now let's just go to the basics of what's going to go down. So we're going to shuffle a few times here. Perfect. One more shuffle, Virgo. Excellent. Okay. So, right now you may be feeling like there's an abundance of responsibility at the moment. And that's okay, because usually it's tied to achievement. Maybe even like starting a new business, there's a lot of things that come with that. Maybe there's a lot of responsibilities that are coming with some new relationships. This is that card that comes up when we are just taking on a lot. And again, that can apply to any area of your life. It could apply to work, it could apply to romance, it could apply to family, in your home life. So let's see what more we can find out from the story here. Excellent. So the Three of Pentacles comes up, and this is always a reminder that if we need to work with a team, maybe we are, maybe we aren't at the moment, but there is support out there. So when we are, faced with all of these responsibilities, it's a good idea to, just look for support in your community. What can your community do for you as well, because you are so giving. Awesome. So what are the forces that are driving you this month? Well, there's a lot about wanting to get into this place of security and control, for the goal of really having that stability in terms of abundance. Okay, so maybe we are looking to get to a milestone so that we can feel safe, getting to a milestone so that we can be good caregivers, and continue to work on our mission here. So let's see what influences from the past is coming up here. This is the Queen of Wands, by the way. And this is talking about that balance of power. We're just talking about having the ability to really acknowledge our relationship with control, so that way we can be in this place to provide for others. But now the Queen of Wands is talking about, how that can turn into being demanding or aggressive. So maybe not aggressive, but like maybe overly critical. This is a period of time where, yes, you may be really demanding on yourself. So let's really take a look at that and see if we can move past that energy as we head deeper into April. And now, what are your goals and ideals? This is the High Priestess card, by the way. Again, these are Avengers Tarot deck, which again, the link can be found in the description. But when we get to the High Priestess as a goal, this is talking about really getting in touch with our subconscious. You know, what are the influencing factors in our reality, and what can we do to, you know, become more of ourselves? This, we want to Virgo, just really make sure that we are being in a place of not only compassion, but also we want to make sure that we're looking at these parts of ourselves that we don't typically. Why? Because we've got Mercury in your 7th house and also in the sign of Pisces right now. So this is unfortunately and fortunately allowing some shadows to come up to be addressed. This way we can look at them and we can bring them into the light. So when we encounter that High Priestess card, this is just saying, hey, this is a time where we can absolutely look into our subconscious and gain a better understanding of ourselves and our reality. So next, as we move into the month of April, it's going to be very important, again, to be discerning as in terms of what it is that you want, the stories, the narratives that we're telling ourselves. Are they in alignment with who we are? This is, again, that time for reevaluation and reassessment of those things, especially since we have the shadow work coming up. We want to make sure that we are headed in the direction of clarity of mind and focus, especially since we've got a little bit of fog maybe going on mentally at the beginning of the month. Let's just remember that we're headed towards clearer and greener pastures as long as we keep our focus there. Perfect. Excellent. So this is, by the way, the 6 of Swords, which talks about really moving on from things that are not serving you. So this is a good indication that you will be taking that path and moving forward and not letting those things that have happened in the past get to you. So please, please, please make sure that we're not becoming stuck in the past or stuck in the little details that may not be serving you. Let's just really work on letting go and moving forward so that things can ultimately turn up in divine timing and also always, always in our best interest. So the card that came up here in terms of the environment for the month of April is the Emperor in reverse, and this again is an allusion to just making sure that we're assessing our power with our relationship with power and control. Are we being too demanding? Again, I'll mention this, especially of ourselves. If we are, it's an opportunity to really just let go, loosen the reins a little bit, and take it easy. I know that may be difficult to do, and you know we've got support, we've got family, we've got friends, we've got community. There are a lot of ways that we can really relinquish some of the power, so that way we can take it easy for a moment. So I encourage you to explore some ways that you can do that. Awesome. Some advice moving forward, and this is the Justice card, by the way. So when I see the Justice card, I really think about the law of cause and effect. You know, if we are Virgo, being very harsh or critical towards others or ourselves, that is the energy that we're going to be calling back from the universe. So again, an opportunity to really take a look at what our relationship with these things are, these concepts, power, control, and you know, ultimately we want to be embracing a really, really good sense of self-care. Okay, self-care, not just in the bodily sense, but mentally. You know, talking to ourselves in a more cordial manner, making sure that our self-talk is a positive and not negative. This way we can really move, like I was saying, move forward in that, right direction towards clarity of mind and focus, and not getting stuck in all of the little details that may come up with the shadow work presented at the beginning of the month. Excellent. And the last card here is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is an indication that, maybe there is something that we are looking to master, but for whatever reason, we are being a perfectionist about it, okay? If we can, again, just loosen the reins a little bit, it can absolutely serve us moving forward this month. This will allow us the spaciousness and the openness and the loving kindness to really embrace the good nature of ourselves and the good nature of the universe. Just remember that the energy that we're putting out there is the energy that comes back to us. So I urge you to be gentle. I urge you to be kind. I urge you to stay focused and keep heading in that direction, and clarity and focus will absolutely find you. Thank you so much for tuning in here. It is my pleasure to provide these readings for you. And please remember, feel free to visit ourdailymagic.com or any of the links in the subscription box. And of course, please like, subscribe, and share as you will. Thank you so much. Blessings and take care.